Yeah, but if you say "Akon animal," it's like you are an animal of Akon.
What's the name of the animal? I forgot. It's a squirrel, right? Squirrel. Yeah.
Ardilla.
Yeah, ardilla.
Squirrel.
No, a squirrel.
Squirrel.
How do you even say
Squirrel. It's like a Pokemon, a Squirtle.
Say turtle.
Turtle. Turtle.
Say turtle squirrel, turtle squirrel.
Truskal, 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 Truskal. Truskal.
How would you describe Eetu as a person?
No. He's a quiet person in a way, but still not, I don't know how to explain it. He's not shy, but he only talks kinda when it makes sense.
There is like two sides of Eetu, I would say. If you go over the line, he's really hard and he can say everything to you if you go over the line. And he did it to me once, but it was my bad, like I did some stupid stuff.
There's a lot of people that talk a lot, me included, but I would say that Eetu is more silent, so you really listen when he talks, and then when you get to know him, he's also a very warm person when you get to know him, but since he's Finnish, you need to know him first.
When you see that you are doing everything and he's also doing everything, he's super chill guy, you can talk with him about everything, so yeah.
Coaching in CS, well, I would guess it's easily comparable to any other sport, competitive environment. It is like, well, leading people, teaching people, and also creating this like team atmosphere, creating the culture for the team. So all these combined, I would say, are like main aspects of coaching, and also some like important aspects for me as well, of course.
He has a really big understanding of the game, and he's helping a lot the players, the team. He's just adjusting everything we have to improve, you know.
Eetu is one of the two coaches I've been working with that knows how to use players' strengths to achieve the team's goal.
Eetu is a very underappreciated guy in the esports scene. He always tries to go for the most important aspect, the biggest problem, and keep the team on track, working towards resolving the most important issue.
I feel like he is a type of coach that is actually capable of spotting those strengths in players and just like being able to like craft around what he has. He is a very patient coach. He allows the players to make mistakes and learn from them. If you just, show the players the direction and you allow them to find their own answers, then they're learning faster and then they're applying those things faster in the stressful environment.
See the colors? Why is it still going?
It's magic.
So it was a good game. It's pretty easy to hold B with Pavel.
Let's play 2B and then I'm alone B. And 3 guys outside B. Unlucky.
So my normal working days, it differs a bit if it is a practice day or if it is a day at the tournament. The tournament days are a bit different, so we do the game plan with Marco, and then other people also chime in with their ideas after, so we can add some special rounds, for example. And it's based on the videos that our analyst Rohu is doing. Then we prepare for the match, also give people time for their own personal routines. Then we go into the match and, well, After the match, I would say it depends if it's a win or a lose, but obviously it's important to keep the mentality high as much as we can, so we actually are a team and we are not separate individuals doing what everyone would like, but just be as a team after the matches as well.
Our working relationship has obviously developed. I think at the start it was kind of not the same structure as now, but I think it has moved into the fact that it was like the big boss and I'm the small boss in that sense, and I think we have a good understanding and a good respect of like giving space to each other in terms of like both of us having the authority we need in order for the team to work. I think Eetu's coaching style has evolved. I think whereas before he was more of a tactical coach, I think he's become more of a leader, I would say, over the last almost 2 years, I guess, soon with him. He kind of controls the schedule, has the final say, obviously give space for opinions, but I think overall a very easy guy to work with, who listens to you as much as he obviously can, but sometimes also takes the hard decisions when needed.
We know what we are gonna work on. Yeah, I mean, we don't need to worry about it right now. Like right now, we can just be happy that we won, and then with tomorrow we can work on it.
With Marco, I have been working a bit longer time. I've really enjoyed working with him. Like, we do have similar ideas about the game, similar approach to the game, but we still can improve each other, like how we see the game. I have been really enjoying like his style of leading the team as well.
You could tell that him and Marco, they've been together for some time now because they understand each other very well. I feel like it is important sometimes in a leader team and coach team relationship it's okay to be like a little bit lazy. If you delegate many things on the team and you allow them to like go through the video on their own and then bring thoughts or bring ideas into the team, at the same time it's allowing the players to learn.
It's really important that the coach and the IGL get along, but I feel like we also, like I said, it's really important that we can improve each other, so it's not only that we agree on everything and then it's like, then there would be no improvement. Like, I would say we have good deep playbooks and we have built it mostly with Marco, I would say, of course, and I really like the way we have worked during this time.
But go back mid, because like the angle you need to wait in. Go back.
Yeah, it's here.
Why do all these and smoke and jiggle play?
They just smoke so big can maybe be hard to do this.
What?
When I looked at it, they just loved vertical.
But we have the videos here.
Yeah.
Look at the sun with closed eyes.
Oh, nice.
Look, sun with closed eyes. It's so good. Now we pray to sun.
Someone wants banana, guys?
After you, I wouldn't teach shit, bro.
Give with. Yeah, but if you say "Akon animal," it's like you are an animal of Akon.
This animal.
Bro, this guy is next.
What's the name of the animal? I forgot. It's
Akon.
No, it's.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Let me check.
What's the name of the animal?
Let me
It's a
check.
squirrel, right? Squirrel. Yeah.
Ardilla.
Yeah, ardilla.
Squirrel.
Squirrel, bro.
No, a squirrel.
Squirrel.
How do you even say it?
Squirrel. It's like a Pokemon, Squirtle.
Squirrel.
Say turtle.
Turtle. Turtle.
Say turtle squirrel. Turtle squirrel.
Turtle skull.
Turtle
Truskal.
skull.
Truskal. 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 Truskal.
During timeouts, it also really depends, because sometimes if the team is really like just rolling with the mood and things are going with the flow, it's not even worth for me to try to add anything just there. Sometimes I can do it if I feel like I really have a good call or the right idea. I will of course do it, but then a lot of times I will also feel like the guys will handle themselves and I will trust them to do their own thing.
When he sees that nothing is working for us, he just takes time out and then he explains what should we do. But also he's not stressing us when he's saying it.
Taking timeouts, it is something I try to think about all the time. Is it worth to take it at this moment? Do we have a good flow? What does need to be said here? Is it more just give them a strat they can try, or give them a couple of compliments about what they did before, or tell them to focus on some general things like trading, communication, basics, which is like all this can be done, but it needs to be situational at all times.
Eetu is the kind of coach that understands what is going on in every single game. So he's the type of coach that is just calling a pause and just giving you the strat that is going to win you the next round. So this is really important because this is giving us so much confidence on him, and whatever he says, we just go 100% with him.
But the bomb's dropped close, Jen, and Paz is sitting on top of it. Centaurus as well comes in, but on that
So between the maps in these official matches, it really depends if it is a won or a lost map. Even though it shouldn't be as much like that, but it really depends because you can instantly see it in people's mood.
But you need to let it go.
Yeah, I know.
You
It's so stupid. Why people are not picking?
You need to. Vertigo was 10 years ago. It's Mirage now. It's like seriously, Pavel. It's still, we have a match going.
If there is some big like aspects on the first map that you need to talk about, you kind of need to fix the big things that might happen on the next one. Then you need to talk about it. But if it's some really small mistakes, some special situations, then just let it go, handle it later. So we can handle the last map just briefly, but then most of the focus needs to be shifted on the next map, and then we should go through the game plan, go through what the other team do, and just mentally prepare, try to reset. We didn't win anything yet, we didn't lose anything yet, so we just go in with like a stable mindset.
That if you're apps, ramp and connector, or if you get short and be apps, what can they do?
Centaurus is just in warm-up mode here. He's all over mid from bottom to top. He will be picked off by Snappy's late emergence burst. I still prefer it myself. Rewind a second now, the elevator.
now they have info that Madden should be planting.
They are slowly creeping forward, and he will probably realize that he's going to be in that position. He's found an incendiary and dropped it on the bomb. Can he defuse it? The smoke is there. That gives him an angle to spray though. Surely he's going to find both of them and robbed around. Absolutely ridiculous.
Oh, Diha realized he got spotted and wanted to take the duel. It's all going to be coming down to these two A-side players.
How about that for a peek from him? Or he knows Modern's likely to be in that position. Just when he thought it was safe to take it to nuke, Eternal Fire looking for overtime. But hold on a second, St. Pius has dropped the bomb and he's dropping everybody. Excellent left in the 1 versus 1. Instant trade from Snappy.
Well, for the default pistol, we can do it just with one guy main and one guy behind.
I would say my strengths, well, especially with this team now, like I know the players pretty well, and even though like we changed 2 guys, but already it is easy to get to know also Walde and Alvaro with the shortened time and then the core of the team. So I do have a good feeling of how to handle the players, and then also the way I see the game, just like strats and everything, I feel like is one of my strengths, like easily to help the team and actually like keep track of our process as a team and preparation for the matches, like tracking our strats, what we do, tracking the other teams, how can we mix all these. I'm trying to what I'm trying to improve a lot is like kind of hyping the team up, but it's a work in progress in a way where I'm trying to find different ways. Like I do know some ways that work on different peoples, but there are still like some aspects that I'm trying to work on that regard.
We can survive playing video game for 3 hours, I think. It's not that hard.
This is just a long practice. This is literally just a long practice.
That's so easy.
I am so tired. It's insane.
So easy back and we are still losing.
Eetu, can you play?
In every step.
I think too much coffee.
Wait, I tried the whole.
It's now. If I just go on outsider side,
just
sit on James' chair.
Go in the middle, take the trophy and go back.
It's always nice to play some more CS or coach some more CS. Watch these talented players play some video games.
I think having a coach that you have so much confidence with is like really important. He needs to be like also in terms of mindset, right? Like it's really cold, you know, like sometimes the players frustrate, so he needs to be cold, he needs to chill the players.
He manages his emotions extremely well in the team environment. So I think you can call that with full confidence professionalism. He feels the room, he knows when to make jokes and when to actually be serious.
He's always really close with the team, so he likes to understand the players, he likes to be close with them because that allows him to kind of, like they'll always be happy to kind of come to him to bring any ideas or any issues or any moments that they feel not comfortable in the environment.
Well, Deha playing around the smoke, but there's 3 in close proximity. It's Dink for Dink, 4 kills for Fame. They need heroics from him, and they can't do it.
He's always trying to say what's the best for us like a team, what's the best like reaction, what's the best thing to do in any type of scenario. So having a coach which is doing this, it will help us a lot.
Got a second, and Snappy stands his ground but gets nothing.
Didn't expect anybody to be here, doesn't look like it. And down he goes, 1 versus 4 now for Deha. Surely this one's over. Deha's got so much to do.
Biggest difference from Eetu compared to other coaches is the fact that I trust Eetu because most of my other coaches I couldn't really trust to make a game plan. I couldn't really trust to do a Fury session. So I would kinda, in a way, be the coach and the in-game leader in past team, whereas now I feel like I'm only the in-game leader. Obviously I still have certain responsibilities, but now I feel like I have a coach where I think a lot of CS players can relate to the fact that in a lot of teams they've been, the coach has actually not really been a coach. He's more been either like a hype man or a guy who is kinda from the past, I would say, with how you view CS.
So we finished second here in Rotterdam, which, especially after the match, it's disappointing. Like there's no way around it. But if you look at the bigger picture, it is just one tournament, like especially a smaller tournament and what we consider a warm-up tournament for Rio, and we gained a lot of like important experience as a team playing in front of a crowd. Then also even the schedule was a bit hectic and it was hard to keep up energy levels, also staying positive because energy is low, and we can like use these things, we can learn from a lot of the stuff that what happened here and use it like for Rio and even further than that. And it is just one tournament, and I would say it was still alright, even though it is like the loss in the final hurts. Yeah. Yeah, see ya in Rio.
Alright.
See you next time.